Where is Toscanini's?
Toscanini's is located at 899 Main Street in Cambridge.
How far is the library at 449 Broadway Street from Kendall Station?
The library at 449 Broadway Street in Cambridge is about 2 miles from Kendall Station.
How do I get to MIT from Inman Square?
I'll try to find the best way to drive from Inman Square to MIT. Start from Inman Square on Cambridge Street.
Recently, the Spoken Language Systems Group of MIT's Laboratory for Computer Science has initiated an effort in spoken language understanding. A spoken language system addresses applications in which speech is used for interactive problem solving between a person and a computer. In these applications, not only must the system convert the speech signal into text, it must also understand the linguistic structure of a sentence in order to generate the correct response. Over the past few months, we have put together the skeleton of such a system, which we will describe in this videotape. This work is sponsored by DARPA ISTO under the Strategic Computing Program.
MIT is about 1/4 mile down on your left side. That's the end of the directions.
For our development of a fully interactive spoken language system, we selected a task in which the system knows about the physical environment of a specific geographical area and can provide assistance on how to get from one location to another within this area. The system, which we call Voyager, can also provide information concerning certain objects located inside this area. The current version of Voyager focuses on the geographic area of the city of Cambridge between MIT and Harvard University and can answer a number of different types of questions about certain hotels, restaurants, hospitals, and other objects within this region. At the moment, Voyager has a vocabulary of over 300 words. Within this limited domain of knowledge, it is our hope that Voyager will be able to handle any reasonable query that a native speaker is likely to initiate. As time progresses, Voyager's knowledge base will undoubtedly grow.
Where's the closest Charlotte bank to the Charles Hotel?
The nearest Showmet to Charles Hotel that I know of is the Showmet at 30 John F. Kennedy Street in Cambridge. I'll show you where the Showmet at 30 John F. Kennedy Street in Cambridge is on the map.
What's the phone number of the Hyatt Regency Hotel?
The telephone number of Hyatt Regency is 492-1234.
What universities are in Cambridge?
The colleges in Cambridge that I know of are MIT and Harvard University.
Voyager is made up of 3 components. The first component is the Summit speech recognition system developed in our group that converts the speech signal into a set of word hypotheses. Summit achieves speech recognition by explicitly detecting acoustic landmarks in the signal in order to facilitate acoustic phonetic feature extraction. The system can be trained automatically since it does not rely on extensive knowledge engineering. The natural language component relies on a trainable, probabilistic natural language system developed in our group called TINA to provide a linguistic interpretation of the set of words. The parse generated by the natural language component is then transformed into a set of query functions, which are passed to the back end to generate responses in the form of text, graphics, and synthetic speech. The back end is an enhanced version of the Direction Assistance Program developed by Jim Davis at MIT's Media Laboratory. As of now, Voyager can provide several different kinds of information about the location of objects, simple properties of objects, directions for getting from one place to another, and the distance or time for travel between objects. We will illustrate Voyager's current capabilities with the following short discourse. All other input to Voyager shown in this video is spontaneous speech recorded from a variety of speakers. The approximate elapsed time for processing is shown on the screen.
Are there any restaurants that serve Italian food near here?
Silly me. It sounds to me like you said were there any restaurant to serve Italian food near here. And I got confused at were there. Maybe you should try again.
Are there any Italian restaurants near here?
Where are you?
I'm in Central Square.
The Italian restaurants near Central Square that I know of are Belcanda's, Bertucci's, and La Groceria.
Which one is closest to me?
The nearest Italian restaurant to Central Square that I know of is La Groceria.
How far is it?
La Groceria is about 1/2 mile from Central Square.
Can you tell me how to drive from Belcanto's to a bank in Harvard Square?
The banks in Harvard Square that I know of are the Buy Bank at 1414 Massachusetts Avenue in Cambridge and the Showman at 30 John F. Kennedy Street in Cambridge. Can you specify which one you mean?
I mean the Shawmut.
The only Showman in Harvard Square that I know of is the Showman at 30 John F. Kennedy Street in Cambridge. I'll try to find the best way to drive from Belcanda's to the Showman at 30 John F. Kennedy Street in Cambridge. If you are on the opposite side of the street from Belcanda's, follow the traffic. Go about 1/2 mile. After you pass Dunster Street on the left, go another 1/4 mile. Take the next left onto Massachusetts Avenue. There is a traffic light there. Go all the way to the end, about 1/4 mile. After you cross Garden Street, bear right onto Brattle Street. Bear left onto Brattle Square. Take the first left onto Mount Auburn Street. It is a hard left. Take the first left onto John F. Kennedy Street. There is a traffic light there. Shawmut is about 30 yards down on your right side. That's the end of the directions.
In this videotape, we have summarized the present status of our spoken language system development effort. The system is in its infancy, and we hope to improve Voyager's performance and expand its capabilities in the coming months. Future work also includes the modeling of phonemes to take into account contextual dependency, the full integration of speech recognition and natural language, and porting the system to a faster platform in conjunction with hardware development to achieve near real-time performance.